This is a quick walkthrough of the basics of the Flipping Junkie Lead Manager. When you log in, this is the welcome screen that you see. Over to the left side, you have a button for adding a property, which is when you get a lead, a call or something, you add the property here. This button will show all properties that you have saved into the system, and then your favorite properties are listed down here on the side. I just have one here, and then if I click View All Properties, it'll show that I've got actually 2 properties saved, and only one is marked as a favorite, so that's what's over here. And that's intended for, when you have a property that you're analyzing and it's something that you're seriously working on, and the other one is kind of like a follow-up that, is going to take some time, to see if the seller becomes more motivated, but it's not, one of your favorite leads. And that's just to keep things a little bit separated and not so cluttered. If you come over here and click on the welcome link up there, it takes you back to the main page here. And let's click on this one. This will take you to the property view, and you have a property information button, which shows you some of the information about the property, address, beds, baths, all that kind of good stuff. You have a pictures link that you could put in here to link to maybe, if you have Picasa or Flickr account or something, and you have a web album of the pictures, you can put the link in to go directly to that. And of course the lead source that you want to set to keep track of where your leads are coming from. Now when you put in that picture link, the stack of photos right here a button will appear when you're looking at the lead information. And you click on that, it'll open up another window with the pictures that you have. This is to show a PDF report of all the information that you have for this lead. The lead address, you can click on it to open up a Google map. And then over here is a star. When the star is colored in like that, it's one of your favorites. If you click on it, it'll be become gray and mean that it's not one of your favorites anymore. And this X button will delete the property, which cannot be undone after you do it. You will be warned before it's deleted, and you'll have to confirm the deletion. But once you do that, you can't get the property back. So be careful with that. Over here is the deal analysis button. This is sort of like a wizard where you have the improvements, the repairs, closing costs, holding costs, and analysis of the property. And you can save all the different values and mess around and do calculations for the analysis of the deal. This other tab is the contact notes and follow-up. You have the contact information for the seller that you can enter in. The notes for the property, if you make an offer and things like that, you can put the information here. And of course you want to keep track of the motivation of the seller, why they're selling the house, so that you can remember that and talk with them about that every time that you talk with them. Follow-up reminders, this is a really great part of the lead manager. You can turn it off and on with this button here, and set the start date for the first reminder to show up, a frequency, and save that. So every 30 days, if you keep it on, it'll remind you to do whatever you put in this text here, and you can save the settings. Then up top you have a profile settings that you can change your password, change the name, email address, price range for the analysis part of it, which you'll see later, and the sources for the leads. You can delete sources and add sources, so that when you save a new lead, you can go in there and set the source for it. And then export property info here will export all of the leads and all the information you have saved in here. If you just want to bring up a text file and copy and paste all the information into that to keep track of it on your own computer, so you're not relying on it being on the internet. The lead stats button here will allow you to put in a start date, end date, and view the stats for the leads. And currently I only have the 2 properties in here, so it's only showing the 2 leads. One I didn't set the lead source, and the other one was from Bandit Sign, so it's 50-50. And then you can log out with the logout button, and that is the basics.